What the hell? Hold on, that didn't work out. Something messed up. Hold on.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
There are a lot of podcasts out there, but only one with this kind of energy.
Welcome to EVP Show Recaps Prediction Sports. Let go, show recaps prediction sports.
In one podcast.
Welcome to EVP Show Recaps Prediction Sports. Let go.
What's going on, everyone? I don't know why the intro just stopped in the middle of playing, but I went ahead and replayed it again for you guys. Welcome to the EVP show, NFL Week 17 recap show, along with the CEO himself of DWE, and always my counterpart on these NFL weekly recaps. Man, we got a lot in store for you guys in the coming weeks with NFL regular season coming to an end, and obviously the playoffs are going to be starting. Not next week because we will be covering week 18, but then we jump into wild card weekend. But man, let me go first to the man with the fucking plan. He is the CEO of DWE, the host of Talk It Up podcast. Make sure you give them a subscription on YouTube and X. Miami the Great. What's going on, brother? And I think Miami is froze. I don't know why it does it on just this show. The weather is bad up here. So yeah, Miami will have to rejoin us. I think he's having some technical issues with his computer. I'm not gonna really go into the NFL week until Miami gets back, but I call this doubleheader Tuesday on the EVP show because we have the NFL recap, and then obviously tonight I will be back. I will be back at 10:30 for the NXT, the last NXT of 2025. But there he is back. So I'm going to shoot it on over to, like I said, the host of Talk It Up podcast. Make sure you give him a subscription on X and YouTube. The CEO of DWE, Miami the Great. What's going on?
Hey, nothing, man. I think we had one of the best games of the year this year. 49ers and Rams. CJ. I mean, still probably be one of the most talked about games. But you called it, CJ. You said every game that was going to go down was going to go down the way it went down, and now we've got to be in week 18, and you said it was going to Tampa and Carolina, which that's what we're gonna get next week, or whoever win that game wins their division and moves on to the playoffs. And now we got the Steelers and Ravens also in the same predicament, which is wild, man. You called it, and it was one of the ones you called ahead of time. So shouts out to you on that. I made a lot of money, man, this weekend. I made a few better this weekend, especially on DraftKings. Shouts out to them. I hit the king of the end zone, so I did get a few bonus points for DraftKings. So shouts out on them on that. A lot of people hit. One thing I do like about it, they give you up to 3 people. If you hit on one of the 3 people that you hit, if they did get a touchdown or 2 touchdowns, whatever you bet on any touchdown, you'll only get 3 people, and they give you like each individual bonus point. So
that's cool.
But,
yeah.
Now it's on the basketball. Basketball is a little different. So, but hey, shouts out to DraftKings on that, man.
I would say shouts out to FanDuel, but fuck FanDuel. Even though I busted their ass last night for about $1,600. I finally got them after they've been getting me for weeks and weeks and weeks. A hook, one off here. But what I really want to talk about, I really wish that I would have clipped some of the stuff that I said last week, because what people don't
I think some
realize
of it is on some of your choice. I think
probably
some of
is,
them on your
probably is.
choices I made.
So what people don't realize is the NFL and the NBA and slowly hockey is turning into it as well. But this shit is becoming just like WWE, with the entering into the sports entertainment world. Um, and I said it last week on our
Mhm.
week 16 recap, and I nailed it. Like they started off with the Travis Kelsey shit. I mean that's all they talked about during the Chiefs Denver game. Instead of Denver fighting for the number one seed, the whole focus of the fucking game was showing Taylor Swift, talking about Travis Kelsey, and I can guarantee it. I would be willing to bet. Obviously, I'm not going to be talking about Travis Kelsey on the Sunday Scoops because that's going to be about professional wrestling. But he's done. I saw his face during the national anthem. He was crying. You could see how he was acting when he walked off the field. But not only that, I mean, I didn't predict that Tampa would fucking lose to Miami, but I did say that the Browns were gonna beat the Steelers because,
Mhm.
especially after Baltimore beat Green Bay, I was like, all right, well, they're setting this shit up like a fucking story so that week 18 has some meaning in the NFL and they can draw views. So, like, not only do we have Baltimore and Pittsburgh have to face each other, with the winner is going to be the AFC North champion and go to the playoffs, and the loser's going home. They're done for the year. Then
Mhm.
we're going to see the same thing in the NFC because Carolina lost to Seattle, which I knew they would. Tampa could have taken control if they beat Miami, but it's still going to come down to a week 18 showdown. The winner gets in, wins the NFC South. But the most important thing that I talked about last week was I said they're probably going to have San Francisco beat the Bears and they're going to have Seattle beat Carolina because then in week 18, not only do we have two division matchups for the right to win their division, but we have San Francisco going up against Seattle with the number one seed in the fucking NFC on the line. Like the winner of this is it gets the number one seed in a first round bye in the NFC playoffs.
Mhm.
So it's all story for week 18. If you're betting all these people with incentives and stuff, just I don't know, be careful because it looks like Vegas may be giving them more incentive than what the ownerships of the teams are giving them. But I called it. I did call it that week 18 was going to be it was going to be just like a scripted WWE storyline, and that's exactly what the fuck we got.
Yeah, I think when it comes down to incentives too, and something that you said you wish you did, round your round
Oh my
robbery your
god!
shit. Just do that, and for example, just go in. You'll see it's like when you select. You'll see most of the majority of the time because I'm on DraftKings. You see it say at the top singles, as you'll see round rob. Then you'll see a straight out bet.
Mm,
Round rob some of these bets because even if you miss two, you'll still get most of your money back. Shit, you told me about that, CJ. That was like I'm surprised because a lot of ones I didn't miss because I round robbed it. So when you're doing these
yeah,
long slips, round rob your slips, especially now because I know a lot of people gonna probably be betting basketball. I know baseball is about to be around the corner. I know CJ gonna probably start betting again on baseball. That's why I told him come to DraftKings, especially if he come to DraftKings, he gonna really probably love it. He gonna probably leave FanDuel alone after he hit on DraftKings. I love DraftKings better. I'm done with FanDuel. I've been done with FanDuel after they did let me cash out one time and get none of my stuff back. I was like, I'm done. I'm probably gonna touch a couple centers, but I'm gonna probably round robin to just see if I don't hit, I don't hit. I ain't gonna probably put too much on it, but hopefully I hit most of it. I think a lot of people need to go into betting most of these games that people bet in the payoffs, like the Steelers and Ravens game, definitely, but don't bet too high because you got to think about it. Aaron Rodgers doesn't got DK Metcalf. The Ravens are probably gonna start the Humphrey. So you got to make sure you do that. So just kind of be careful who you pick and how you pick your lines, who to pick. I ain't gonna lie, CJ. I will be surprised if Tampa wins. I got Carolina winning next week, man.
I mean, I love Baker Mayfield, but 4 turnovers against the fucking Dolphins this weekend, 1 touchdown pass, so we can start calling Baker Moneyfield, like that guy on X says that you send me all the funny ass videos of. I mean, but I agree with Miami. I learned the hard way this weekend. I sent him a slip that I made, where I picked every NFL game, starting Sunday all the way up until last night, and I fucking picked a couple of underdogs. I picked the Browns, who were underdogs. I picked the Eagles that were underdogs. I ended up winning 10 out of the 11 games, but if you don't round robin this shit, then you gotta hit every fucking one on.
You would have got a good payout on that still, because all you missed is one.
One game.
You missed one. That's all you missed.
One fucking game.
You still would have you would have won, and then a lot of it hook. Them hooks begin you. So, and I learned that too, CJ. When you doing these long slips, you got to round robin now. Don't even. It's a lot of them I didn't even do, and I missed either 1 or 2 on NBA, and I wasn't tripping because like I blame myself because I was like, "Dad, I ain't touch it," but I already had won. I won my money back. Thank you, DraftKings, because I won my money back. Bears and 49ers. I won my money back from y'all.
See,
I won that and a little bit more.
See, I had already put in all my bets in for the day, and I didn't win, but just a little bit Sunday, so I didn't even get to put any bets in. I wish I would have saved all my money for the Bears and the 49ers because there was so much fucking scoring. So I know I would have been able to hit on anytime TDs.
I was feeling bad for you because you couldn't do it. I was like, oh my God, CJ. I was like, no, I thought you would have betted that game. I was like, I know CJ know better. I'm like, I put it that game before it even started.
I put in 11
I would tell you, I would tell you, I said, CJ, I don't bet so much wild stuff on this game. It can't hit. And then we hit. I was shocked. I was sitting there like, how is this hitting?
Well,
I had to speak to you a couple times, like, how's this hitting?
Well, let's take, for example, what happened to me on Christmas Day. I took Aaron Jones, who hasn't scored a touchdown for the Vikings in a while. He scored against the Lions. I took Isaac Tesla, the wide receiver for the Lions. Big fucking plus 300, plus 400, something like that. He was the only touchdown they scored. I needed Travis Kelce. Obviously, they didn't get the ball to him in the end zone, which I thought was a crock of shit because obviously that, in my opinion, that was his last game at Arrowhead. I don't think he comes back. I just don't see there's no way possible. I think he's done. But see, if I would have round robin, I mean, there was like 5 different parlays where I had 3 different anytime TDs, and I hit 2 and couldn't get the other one. It was a rough weekend as far as getting hooked. Now I'm about to tell hockey to go fuck themselves because I started off like really doing really good on hockey, and now it's gotten to the point where my last nine or 10 bets, like I'm only betting 3 people to score, but it'll be like a fucking 6-2 game, and the third person I need to score, he gets like 2 assists, but he doesn't score a goal. So like I'm getting hooked every single fucking time. I'm hoping that changes tonight. I never look at my bets until I get ready to go to bed, and that's when I didn't even know that I hit for $1,600 until 2 a.m. and I texted Miami. I said, "Holy shit!"
Damn. So you woke up to it.
No. I had the late stream last night, and so then I started promoting this stream and NXT, obviously for later, and on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. So the last thing I did was check FanDuel, and I was like, I looked down at my balance, and it said almost $1,600. I said, "What the fuck did I hit tonight?" And so I went in and I fucking put the same bet in like 3 times, and hit for like $1,100 on one bet and then $500 on another one. So yeah, it was crazy. But we got a lot to dive into from week 17. The Rams officially cannot be the number 1 seed after they lost to the Falcons last night, which, oh my God, I bet Stafford to get like 3 passing touchdowns. Blake Corum, he got hurt. It seems like every motherfucker I bet that's going to score. I had Kyron Williams to score the first touchdown. Obviously, it was Bijan Robinson. He ended up getting 2. I mean, I'm right there on it, but it's just like, I don't know. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating.
Yeah. And and a lot of teams, another thing too, I want people to be aware of, as I want people to remember that, look at the games that happened this weekend. We got a lot of games that didn't come out to be what we thought. And I know a lot of people saying that the Steelers was more worried about Grant's sack record than winning the game. And it is seen that way because Aaron Rodgers was shooting that thing out. I mean, throwing to John Cena. And we mean not that after John Cena, like you can't, you know what people say, John Cena, you can't see me. That's basically what they was out there doing. It was like they was throwing the visible people. It wasn't throwing to nobody. And that's what was going on. That's what was happening. There was nobody out there they can give it to. So I like you say, a lot of people saying the Colts say they are starting their I think their rookie quarterback. It's another rookie quarterback. I don't even know this guy. I don't know who he is. I would not touch the Colts if I was y'all. A lot of people are sitting, see who's sitting. Like I say, I would not touch a game unless it's games that people are trying to play for playoff potential. It's only 2. We named it. We said
that's more than that.
Is it? Okay, is it more?
Seattle, if you're gonna, so Dak Prescott's gonna start. Green Bay, I'm just giving advice to everybody. Green Bay, I wouldn't touch anything with them. They're cinched in to where they're going to be at in the playoff. They can't move up, they can't move down, so they're resting their starters this week. Dak Prescott will start. I think I was told maybe Justin Herbert may or may not play. I wouldn't be surprised.
Really?
I wouldn't be surprised though, Miami, and maybe we clip this on my shorts for tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if this Lamar Jackson shit was all part of the story. I wouldn't be surprised if he does.
You think he's gonna start on next week?
I think he comes back for week 18, and I think the Ravens win and get in the playoffs. I
He
do.
plays
I
so bad,
really
man.
do.
I don't
He,
I don't
he
see him
don't
getting far.
he don't have
I don't see him
well
getting far.
even for them to get in the fucking playoffs, like Pittsburgh had to absolutely implode. But the reason why they have a chance to get in is number one, Cleveland beat Pittsburgh, which nobody. I mean, I picked it, but I mean, I should have bet $1,000 on it. I was that confident in it, because I know how the NFL works with their stories. They don't want the last week just to be everybody's where they're going to be at, everybody's resting starters, because then nobody's going to bet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because
So you got
you heard some of the commentators, and it was fun. They said that the NFL wants that last week where if you're in the playoffs, they don't want most of the starters to be sitting. They want you to have fight potential. So next year, y'all should already know how the story is gonna be. If a team is having the potential of going all the way, putting your money on that's sort of like kind of where you go, where you can see where it's gonna go with the stories. They said it. I seen it. You said it. They said it. Everybody has said it so far. So we'll see. Is that gonna be true? I ain't gonna lie, CJ. And this is gonna be probably a crazy pick for me next year. I might pick Chargers making the playoffs next year because they could go, because that's the season. They division is wide open. I would probably put Broncos back in there because I don't see the Chiefs Raiders going.
nope.
Next year, I ain't gonna lie. A sleeper next year might be the Saints. Because they might build off of what they got with the quarterback. People gonna sleep on the Saints, but Atlanta, they have the talent. It's just, I don't know. They got to put it all together. Now, Atlanta can go far, but I don't know. Tampa, it's just they were so up and down. The South might gonna be the hardest division where I wouldn't bet it, because I think they will be the hardest one, because the pick, if you wanted to pick somebody out of there, it'd be kind of hard to pick them. Now the East for my Eagles. Now we know Diggs is going out of from the Cowboys. I'm still worried about Washington. I'm worried about Washington. I don't care what nobody says. They had a lot of injuries. Washington still has young people. They can come back next year and they can win the division. I think people are gonna sleep on Washington. That will be a bet I would take. Like I say, you can do all these separate. Just if you feel like, don't do them all together. If you want to just do a whole slip, round robin, but do it separately too. So if it hits your round robin, and plus if you hit single, you don't hit both times. So I ain't gonna lie, Washington, New York, if they see New York's gonna get healthy at the end. So that's what worries me. Remember, the running back ain't coming back to the end of the year. So if they come out started pretty much good, New York could be a sleeper team too.
Well, Jaden Daniels. I mean, you nailed it with Washington. I mean, they went to the NFC Championship game last year, so like they got the potential. They got the potential to be able to get to the championship. And
another thing too, CJ, before you say something, I think it's one of their defense guys that a vet. He was doing an interview and he was like, "Hey, we had a lot of injuries. I want to give this team one more chance to see can we at least get to a championship." And when I heard that, the light bulb hurt, and I said, "The Washington Commanders gonna win their division. They might go real deep far." So I would not lie to y'all. It might be a $5 bet I make soon when they start doing the NFL bets, because I might get a good decent payout. I would not be surprised I'll miss on it, because if they gonna come out blasting, and I would not be surprised. I was scared of Washington this year, but so much injuries. Trust me, my Eagles got lucky. We got lucky because Washington got hurt. Because if Washington get hurt, we would have been, it would have been Washington in where we at right now. I'm telling y'all. So I'm not sleeping on Washington. I ain't sleeping on New York either. CJ, I ain't just want to cut you up, but that was something I seen in the interview that made me have my eyes open to say, hey, we might want to keep an eye open for Washington.
Yeah, I mean they went to the NFC Championship last year. They have the opportunities to get there. So it's he was hurt all year. And I don't know. You never know. I mean, you got to stay healthy. I think that's the hard part is you have to stay healthy in order to be able to win the division. I mean, you got to be able to stay healthy. So I think that's what's gonna be the main concern this year or going into next year is you guys gotta stay healthy. But yeah,
you got to.
So I'm gonna throw out a team that has not won a Super Bowl, but they have been to a Super Bowl in the last 5 years. And I think that they're going to fix their team well enough into the draft.
I think you're talking about who you talking about.
This guy, I'm from the state of Louisiana, and this guy came to LSU, and I watched him and Jamar Chase break all kinds of college records. This man, if they give him any kind of defense or offensive line and add one more wide receiver that can take some pressure off of Chase and T. Higgins and maybe get a good tight end, do not count out the fucking Cincinnati Bengals next year. That division is pretty weak. I mean, Lamar's not great. Rodgers is probably retiring.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I agree with that. I don't see the Steelers. Yeah, they got there this year, but they still old. A lot of people don't know that the Steelers are old. They're gonna have to rebuild. So y'all gonna have to. Steelers gonna have to. They're gonna probably move off of DCAP. What happened with DCAP? Maybe don't be surprised with that.
Rodgers.
They probably just gonna rebuild. Rodgers. Another team that's gonna probably be rebuilding, Miami.
Yeah,
because they so much cap that they can't go get nobody. So that whole team gonna be they're gonna just start it all over again. So I wouldn't put nothing on Miami next year. They just gonna be rebuilding for a good 2-3 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna take them a minute. Now Jets, I don't know what the Jets are gonna do once they go into the division, since we kind of like almost at the end of the season. Now I don't see what the Jets are gonna do. I wouldn't put too much money on them next year, but they have to make me believers.
I can tell you right now, don't put no money on the Jets because they're in the division with the New England Patriots and
they're done. New England's back. Look, if New England, I know I said I had New England going to the Super Bowl. If they don't go this year, y'all better pray. Because if they don't go this year, next year, they going to light some people on freaking fire. Y'all better pray and hope they go. At least let them go so they won't tear teams up. Because I think them boys don't go next year, they going to try to light teams up just to prove that it wasn't a fluke. Because Drake Maverick, don't let this man not win the MVP and not go to the Super Bowl. Okay. He going to be one of my picks for MVP next year. If y'all don't give it to him this year, he got to win it because you seen it and I seen it. What was Matthew Stafford doing last night?
So that was the next that was the next point that I was going to get to. Miami. Matthew Stafford just lost the MVP last night. I do
What
not
was
think
he doing?
I do not think that man wins the MVP now.
Now, hey, thank you, Matthew Stafford, because guess what? I betted Drake Maverick a long time ago, and I'm gonna get some pretty good change off of that because I was just like, well, I selected a couple people, but I said, let me put Drake Maverick down too. And I just because I had him, I had Jones, but Jones got hurt, and then I had I think I had Taylor from the Colts. And I was like, all right, it got to be 1-3. I'm gonna let it ride. And I didn't catch. Well, you can't catch out once you do it. And then last night when Matthew Stafford did what he did, I said, look at God. I said, CJ, I said, what are the odds? I said, my God, because they had me worried because I didn't even bet Matthew Stafford.
Well, I did. I bet that he was going to throw 3 fucking touchdowns. He only threw 2. He only threw 2.
I'm saying no. As far as the MVP,
oh, it's over. He fucked that up last night. I mean, he's going to be close, but I think that for me, like, I know, I believe it was our week 13 recap when we made our early prediction for the Super Bowl. I bet that shit the next day. I picked Seattle and Denver. I'm probably going to lose because I don't think Denver's going to the Super Bowl. I think it's going to be the Patriots or Houston coming out of the AFC. Houston defense is crazy fucking good.
Man, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to beat Houston, CJ.
I'm worried about the Patriots only because unless they can somehow snag the number 1 seed, because right now, I mean, obviously we can pull up the we'll pull up the brackets as of the end of week 17, but if Houston's still the 7th seed, then that means that the Patriots will be hosting the Texans in the fucking in the wild card round, and I do not like that. I do not like that matchup for them at all.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Patriots defense is holding their own, but the Patriots are not running up and down the field on the Texans. This is not happening. But it was a lot of crazy games this week. I'm talking about just fucking wild. Like, do you want to go over the games or you want to start with the playoffs? We can start with the playoffs. I don't give a fuck.
Let's start with the playoffs. Because since we in the playoffs potential, and let's see. Okay, I think this is what we got to go to playoff index. Let's go to playoff index.
Yeah, I don't.
This will give us an idea of.
There was something he pulled up.
Okay, I think this is
not last week, but I don't think that's it either. There's like a playoff. There should be a playoff bracket. Like I don't. Click. What does playoff picture look? Let me look on the ESPN app myself. I don't understand. Christian McCaffrey is now listed on the injury report. So there's your rig. There's your rig right there for the Seahawks.
Ain't they already? Ain't they already kind of like in it though?
No, they play the 49ers. Whoever wins is the number 1. Whoever wins is the Seahawks 49ers is the number 1 seed in the whole fucking conference. That's for the number 1 seed. Christian McCaffrey, ankle injury.
And this is my prediction if that happened. Smith breaks the record because I think he needs like 100 and something more yards to break the wide receiver record, and maybe Seattle wins. It'd be crazy, but I don't believe in Sam Darnold, man. I don't think Sam Darnold don't be
I
able to do
don't.
nothing.
I don't believe in
At
him
the day,
either. I don't believe in him either. But if George Kittle's still nursing an injury, if they don't have Kittle or C-Mac or McCaffrey against the Seahawks, then Seattle's going to get a first round bye, which means that they will play nothing but home games until the Super Bowl unless they get beat. And that's where they play their best football is at home. Because it's so fucking loud there. It's wet. It's cold. I don't know. This week 18 has got 3 monster matchups. We got Baltimore, Green Bay. We got Tampa and Carolina. And then the biggest one for me is the 49ers and the Seahawks because whoever wins is the number 1 seed in the NFC and will receive the first round bye in the NFC as well.
that means San Francisco don't got Caffrey and Kittle.
Well, he's not out. Both of them are listed as questionable right now.
Well, that ain't still good.
No,
that ain't good. And I mean, a lesson they want y'all to think they trying to get the best and not have maybe it was so much best on Caffrey because he did have a lot of TDs and they're trying to have him not questionable so it won't be that many bets on him. Which hey, cool. That mean the odds will be high on him because nobody ain't gonna bet him because it's questionable. And now they list him, I'll go in there and bet him because the odds will be stupid high. It'll be high on him because nobody won't bet it. So I don't know if that's the case, but I think at the end of the week he gonna play. If it's a die dude game, he's gonna play. You know, but my thing is I don't think he's probably gonna have a big game as he had last week, but it'd be interesting to see.
Well, my problem with Seattle, Miami is, and it's not a problem for me. I mean, it's a problem for me. It's not a problem for them. They have a 1-2 punch with Walker and Charbonnet, but obviously, if you're playing fantasy football like I do, you know, I had Kenneth Walker. I had him on the bench last week. He went the fuck off. I start him this week, and Charbonnet gets all the fucking touchdowns. JSN has cost me 2 weeks in a row. He's on my fucking ban list. I will never put him on another fucking slip. I don't give a fuck how far they go in the playoffs. I'm not putting him for yards. I'm not putting his ass for anytime TDs. And watch what I tell you, because I'm not betting him this weekend. The motherfucker's going to score twice. JSN in the end zone twice this weekend against the 49ers. Watch.
Who you said going to score twice?
The fucker this hooked me 2 weeks in a row. Jackson Smith-Njigba, the number 1, number 2.
He got to break the record. Yeah. You about that? They won't. I'm telling you, he's close to breaking the record. So if you don't take him, you just it won't be smart.
Well, I've taken him the last 2 weeks, and he's fucked me the last 2 weeks.
They gonna want to break their record. See, they ain't brought it up, so nobody. I already had him for the bet. He's close. I think he need like 170 something yards.
He ain't getting that.
Something like that.
He will not get that.
He might go stupid. I think it's like 170, 120. It's like around there. It ain't too high.
If it's 120, that's a possibility, but he ain't getting 175.
Yeah, I think it's like 120. I could be wrong. I know it's about around that range, but he gonna probably go stupid.
I don't know where you found it 2 weeks ago. It actually showed the matchups, like the playoff matchups. I can't find it on ESPN either.
Yeah. This is how they got it now. Because I'm on that, and this is how they got it. I can't find it either.
So right now, yeah, but the Seahawks are the number 1 seed right now, so that's not right. Okay, there's the AFC. So that's not right because Seattle's the number 1 seed as of right now.
Let me see some.
Maybe that's what they're predicting, but there's got to be a fucking bracket like on ESPN. I can't find it. I just looked, but there's got to be a bracket. Where are all our people today? We only have 40 people in here. What the fuck? Oh, I think Wrestling Divas is doing like a 2-hour show today.
Okay, so I think I found it, CJ.
Yeah.
Let's go out of this.
So my YouTube banner is fixed. By the way, everybody, we're back in business with the YouTube banner. It's looking fucking fly as shit. The only other thing now that I have to work on is trying to get my video a little bit longer, but and I don't know why they haven't come out with the fucking Cody Drew fucking poster. Like, that's crazy. It's the biggest match of the start of the year. I don't know why the fuck what they're waiting on. I have.
Well, because it's in Berlin. It's overseas.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you. I was gonna text it to you, but I'll just say it on the stream. I probably before maybe like went tomorrow or Thursday. After like we do the shorts and stuff, like probably go in and I don't think we necessarily have to, but last time I looked, I think I was at like 24 or 25. There it is. 24 or 25 hours in the library I have left. So okay. Wow. So okay. So this is what we're looking at. So let's start with the AFC. So now New England, if the playoffs start today, they would be hosting Buffalo. Wow. So Houston is gonna play the winner of Pittsburgh and Baltimore. And it's going to be on the road. Houston is not going to get a home game. They're gonna have to go in the cold. And then we got the Chargers, number 6 seed, will be playing on the road against Jacksonville. And Buffalo traveling to New England. Wow, it has really shaken up since last week. Denver still hanging on to the number 1 seed. In the NFC, we have the Seahawks. If they win this week, if Seattle beats San Francisco this week, they will clinch the number 1 seed and a first-round bye and home field throughout the NFC playoffs. If the playoffs started today, it would be San Francisco traveling to Carolina, which is wild because Carolina is not playing great right now. And we will have a fucking rematch of the NFC Championship last year, or not the NFC Championship, but the game in the snow before the NFC Championship. Matthew Stafford will have to travel to Philly to play the Eagles. Wow, what a fucking game that will be if it holds up like that. The Rams went from having a chance to be the number 1 seed to now having to go on the fucking road in 2 weeks. And then we are gonna see Chicago is not gonna stay in that 2 seed. Well, yeah, they are. Yeah, they are actually. Yeah. Green Bay and Chicago is locked.
I think they're good. I think they're gonna stay in it.
We're gonna see Green Bay and Chicago for the fourth time. For the fourth time this year in Chicago. I don't really want to make predictions until after next week because we're gonna save that for our wild card show. Or maybe we predict next week because we're gonna be recapping the wild card weekend. So maybe on next week's show, You can pull this up and that'll be the actual games because we don't know. Like this just can change. Carolina loses to Tampa, then San Francisco goes to Tampa. If San Francisco beats Seattle, then Seattle plays the winner of Carolina and Tampa. So a lot of shit can change. If Denver loses to the Chargers and the Patriots win this week, then the Patriots are the number 1 seed and Buffalo plays Denver. So it's a lot of shit that can happen on week 18. That's why they call it. Where'd you find this, by the way?
I'm on a different website. I'm on one of these other sports websites.
Did you save that thumb? Because I didn't save it. The one you sent me. I already got the one for week 18 recap, but did you save the one for the wild card?
The wild card.
The wild card recap.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I still got it.
Okay,
yeah, I got it. I still got it.
I don't have it.
Yeah, I still got it. I got it.
Okay.
I still got it.
What do you think of those matchups right now? I think there's going to be some changes because I don't think Pitt is beating Baltimore. I'm glad that New England is getting away from Houston. I was worried about that, but man, I don't really like them having to play fucking Buffalo either. Because they already have to play twice a year in the same division. But Josh Allen.
If this started today, if we started today in the way the Rams played, the Rams are good. I'm scared because I don't think my Eagles got enough. Their defense got enough to stop that offense because Rams offense is powerful because Puka, he made a catch. Yes, he didn't fully catch it. I don't know. I know you was on the stream when it was made, CJ. I don't know if you got to see it was the one hand catch and he was out of bounds, but it wasn't a catch. But if it was a catch, that
he's great. Puka
would have went down in legendary history, boy.
Puka's fucking phenomenal, but I don't. The way the Eagles play deep, the way the Eagles, the way they
don't trust them, man.
The way they
they up and down.
Yeah, they are, but they went into Buffalo in terrible weather, and they held Josh Allen to under 17 points. So, the Rams having to travel to Philly, the weather up here right now, I'm going to tell you right now, it's shitty.
Another thing that worries me too about Eagles is, and I don't know if you've seen this, was they were saying that Jalen Hurts, I think he has like some amount of throws since the modern era, like less throws in the second half or something like that. They were saying, and I'm like, well, that ain't good. That means second half we really ain't scoring like we should. So you get a score, high enough score, you can beat us.
Well,
that's what their defense is. Go ahead.
That's what I texted you during the game when they were playing the Buffalo. I had Hurts in the fantasy football finals in a couple leagues, and I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, he had 110 yards passing in the first half, and I don't even think he threw for like 50 yards in the second half. Like, they were playing super conservative, but their defense locked down. Luckily for them, Josh Allen missed that wide open receiver for that 2-point conversion, or they would have lost. That wind and weather in Buffalo ended up helping Philly at the end, but they can't play 2 quarters of football and get ahead and just expect to coast to the end. Like that's not going to work.
Yeah. That's why I say if this held up, I think I'll worry about my Eagles, man. Now I know much you said about the Green Bay and Browns Bears game, I still got Bears, man. Bears are dangerous too.
Yeah,
Bears are
Bears are-
dangerous. I would not count out Bears. Man, New England. Hey, Josh, you got to get it down later. You got to go through New England. I know it ain't Tom Brady, but the way Drake Maverick playing, y'all got to go out there and do it. I will not be surprised if this will be the next year matchup too.
could be.
Them two, Buffalo, and New England. It
Oh,
could
it's
be
gonna
like
be.
that for maybe 3 years. I'm talking about from now to 2 more, because it all depends on what Kansas gonna do. We don't know what Kansas gonna do right now.
Well, we know Travis Kelce's fucking retiring. He's done.
Well, even with that, I'm just saying, like, they could probably go in the draft and get some people. So we still don't know. I mean, the next 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Patrick's still young, but we
Oh,
don't know
yeah.
what's gonna be the come out of it.
Yeah.
But other than that, like I say, San Francisco, they play so well. That'd be a good match. Carolina and San Francisco. But I think San Francisco. Well, it all depends on who play. I still feel like San Francisco would still have the advantage, but
I don't think Carolina makes the playoffs. I don't.
Really. So
I think that's
Tampa. Well, San Francisco gonna kill Tampa. I don't think Tampa got enough to beat San Francisco because they too beat up. Baker's just not playing. But I've been hoping for Baker to go back the way he been playing the beginning of the year. Well, we were saying he could have been MVP, but he hasn't got there yet, CJ. Not for me.
I think that this past week was part of some sort of fucking movie or some shit, because the Dolphins just gave up like 48 points to the Bengals. Somebody else just scored like 40 something the week before. Baker should have lit them up. He's got Mike Evans back. He's got Chris Godwin back. He's got Amuka back. He's got Cade Otton back. He's got Bucky Irvin back. He's got Rachaad White back. He's got Sean Tucker back. They should have annihilated the Dolphins. Carolina barely beat Tampa a couple of weeks ago, and it's only because Baker turned the ball over on the last possession of the game. It was like a 3-point game. This game is in Tampa Bay. I'm going with the Bucs. I don't think they get past the first round of the playoffs, but if they get in and Baker gets hot with those receivers he's got, they could be dangerous. But they got to win. They got to win.
I don't think they don't had too many games to get hot, and they ain't got hot yet. You ain't gonna get just unless they just it come out of nowhere. But
I just don't. I don't trust Bryce Young.
Well, it's so scripted, CJ. You called it last week, but I don't need it because he's still young. But at least look how he made it, so he's still dangerous.
Yeah.
He want to watch Nate Shep.
Yeah, of course.
You know, I know a lot of people say, well, I know you got a lot of people, and there's no shot on by ESPN, but they saying the Bears are peaking too early, peaking just in time. I don't feel like the Bears are picking early. Hell, let them do that. And because you got this, you giving Chicago something to cheer for. They finally got a quarterback. They finally got a team. Man, the Bears this year next year are gonna be dangerous. Get ready. Yep. That's another team. Houston, young, another team you're gonna have to look out for. New England, young. So, and I said it last year, I don't know what the Browns gonna do, and I don't know what the Jets gonna do. But if they don't wake up, you got a couple young people. You need to build around them, because that's what the Bears did, that's what Houston did, and that's what New England did. And look where they at now.
Well, we do know after this weekend, after the Giants completely obliterated the Las Vegas Raiders, obviously there was no Brock Bowers, no Max Crosby. It looks like the Raiders are going to be getting the first pick of the 2026 NFL draft. And they're going to need it because I think where they fucked up is they spent way too much money on their quarterback.
They going to get.
They need help on. They need offensive line. They need wide receivers.
If they don't draft the quarterback, I know Tom Brady drafting. Who?
Well, they just spent fucking $100 million on Geno Smith. What are they going to do?
The Raiders?
Yeah, they just signed Geno last year to $100 million contract.
They ain't gonna care. He gonna sit. How much you want to bet they gonna draft the Heisman winner? He sort of sent. If you look at him a little bit, you glance a little bit like, huh? He kind of give you that Tom Brady look. Tom Brady probably looked at it and said, you know what, I might could do something. You know, Tom Brady is a quarterback now. He probably like, oh, I finally got a quarterback and he the Heisman winner. They gonna draft him. You can't do nothing with Geno. You know that, and I know that. They keep Geno, then you gonna be in the toilet.
That man trash, bro.
You okay? You gonna take Geno? I'd rather build myself around this rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
And start building around him. I'm telling you, teams that are bad, you already got a quarterback, which the Browns do, the Jets do. Yeah, both are young. You got to start building around your team. The Jets, they don't have an identity. They got to build around their team. They have to. You have to build around your team. The Browns, man, I don't care. You got to fire the coach. I don't care what you got to do. If the coach and Sanders need to get on the same page, you need to get out there and go on the draft, get your offensive line, build around your defense, get your maybe another couple wide receivers, and call it a day. If they get a good wide receiver, it's over. Cleveland gonna be the truth. It's just they got to build a team like that. Now Baker did have a team good. It's just the coach. Maybe you got to let the coach go.
He's got to
go. Maybe you got to have something to do with that. I think they said he don't had the most quarterbacks in Cleveland. I think he went through like 18 quarterbacks. I think it was like 18, 17 or something. That ain't good, CJ.
No.
That's a lot.
That's not good at all. I mean, the Jets, I don't see any way possible they can turn it around. Like Breece Hall is great, but I mean, they're running him ragged. What I do like about the Raiders, if they do go after that quarterback, is they got Ashton Genty. Like, he's a rookie this year. He came from Boise State. He didn't have a great year because he didn't have no offensive line, but he had a decent year. So, like, he's only going to get better. So they're good at running back. They need a quarterback. They need an offensive line. They need some receivers. I mean, fuck, they need a whole team probably. But Tom Brady is not going to let that franchise just sink. It ain't going to happen.
No, that's why I say, I say Vegas, they first draft pick ain't a quarterback, then I know people going to be like, what we doing here? That's how Saint fans were, but now you starting to see like, oh, okay, there's some potential there. Saints, I think y'all jumped the gun because I know that a lot of people was mad and it took them time, but now you kind of see at the end, like, okay, we see what we got, and if they go back in the draft and get some pieces, the Saints gonna be dangerous, man. Saints gonna be dangerous. Yes, Atlanta gonna be dangerous too. That would say the South is gonna maybe be one of the hardest division to get out of. Nation, they might gonna have a division.
I was talking to my buddy last week, and I was like, look, like, the Saints went into the season, they drafted Tyler Show last year. I said, if they would have started him instead of going with fucking Radler, then they could have won the South. I mean, the NFC South records are terrible. They're not even 500. Like the Bucks are 7-8. they can literally get into the playoffs with an 8-8 record or some shit like that. So, I think the Saints got to build off of Tyler Show. Obviously, they got a elite wide receiver in Chris Olave if he can stay healthy. Kamara, I think it's probably time for them to part ways with him. I think he's just a little bit past his prime. They got a good defense over there. But I think that I think the Saints are going to be a team to look out for next year. They haven't been good since Drew Brees left, so but they do have the quarterback. I don't know what they're gonna do as far as like they're gonna need another receiver. They got some good young running backs too. The only teams that I think that are just fucked right now, like I don't think there's any helping them, is like the Jets. Only because they play in the same.
No, you gotta think about it. Miami play the same division too. They in there with New England. I think ain't they in there with New England too?
It's the Jets, Miami, New England, and Buffalo in that division.
Miami too, because they in so much cap that they can't go get nobody. They ain't too much cap there. They finna let go Tula. They Hill gone. That whole division finna get, that whole team finna get rebuilt. Now, if they let go the coach, that'll be kind of too much. I feel like the coach ain't the problem. I did think it was Tula. I don't care what nobody say. Get rid of Tula and go get your quarterback, but I don't know where the hell they gonna get a quarterback from. Unless they go get what's the quarterback that played real good this weekend? Everybody was like he need to go to a team. What team he was playing for?
I have no idea. I mean, where's Tua gonna go? Is he retiring? I mean,
yeah, I don't think he gonna be a backup. Nobody ain't gonna start him.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, he'll be a backup. That's all he's gonna be. If that, he about to be happy to be a backup. I think he's done, man.
I mean, where's he gonna go? Where's he gonna go? I mean,
we won't know. By the time we know, he'll have to be lucky somebody get hurt or they go down for a game. They be like, oh, so because most of the majority of the time, I'd be like Pittman. I didn't know he was on the Raiders until one day Geno went down. I was like, oh shit, this what Pittman. I thought he was still and got done. Shoot, I think
Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, Pickens.
He was with the Steelers.
I didn't know where the heck he was at.
Yeah. I could possibly see maybe Tua going to the. I don't know. I don't know. I doubt it. I was gonna say maybe he goes like as like a second or a third string over to the Raiders. I don't know. He costs too much money.
Yeah, I don't. That's another reason why I think that he just be making money. He can sit and still be having money. He can sit for about 2-3 years and still be having money. That's some money. Yeah. They ain't so much cap that, so I don't think nobody gonna touch him. It's too much money. It's the same thing with the Browns. Like, what are the Browns gonna do with what's the boy name? I can't think of it because it's been so long since they played him. Watts, I think it is.
Deshaun Watson.
Okay. Watson. Yeah, Deshaun Watson. Him is another person good, for example. What y'all gonna do with him?
I think he goes to Miami.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Can
you pay him that money?
I don't think you're gonna have to pay him that much money. He's already making a fuck ton. Maybe they work out some sort of like trade and cut salary type thing. I don't know. I'm just throwing.
But you know what? I ain't gonna lie. That could probably be good for him. I don't think about it. I don't know it's gonna be good. The spot, the place, because of the stuff that he was once
Yeah.
And Miami. I already know I'm from Miami, so people know, man. That's a statement, man. Okay, but I mean, he'll have a good wide receiver because, like I said, I know they're gonna probably move off a hill. He'll have a good running back. You still got. I think that'll be a good team, CJ. If
Yeah.
I think that'll. If
They
they
need a
do that,
quarterback.
that'll be interesting because Miami will be a potential team again, and you can compete with Buffalo. You got a
Well,
gunslinger back there now. So, and then you
well,
got to think about it. Miami gonna have to have something to prove, and he gonna have something to prove.
yeah. Well, another thing is you got to compete with New England. I mean, you got Buffalo and New England in that division. So, like, the division is
Yeah,
going to come down to New England and Buffalo for the next 5 to 10 years. With Allen and Drake May, like they're both young as fuck. Um, I mean, they're going to be playing each other for the next 5 to 10 years for that division. So the Miami and the Jets, unless they fucking shift the divisions around, I do not like their chances on that. Um,
yeah. I don't either because it's gonna be it's gonna be interesting to see how they go about it. Let me see if I can pull up the scores. Let's go to a couple scores real quick, CJ. Real quick. Um, let's see what we got. I did pull up player picture, so I might show it again. But let's go to some scores real quick and touch on some scores real quick. Cause man, like I say, it was a wild week. Wild week. We got a lot of teams got into the playoffs. A lot of teams then. A lot of teams now, as you said, because you said teams were gonna have to play for them playoffs and get into the playoff picture. You called it. You called it how it was gonna be, and I said, yeah, CJ, you were right. You called it. You said it on the YouTube, and I said, man, you guessed it. You
mhm.
guessed it right. So you wasn't um bull jobbing. So
Yeah,
um
it's all
let's
about
pull it up
story.
this real quick. I'm pull up
All
these.
about story.
Yeah. You said it. You called it. You said it was gonna be about the stories. You first one to said it, and I was like, man, you gotta be kidding me. I said, CJ, you called it. Um, let's go deep into it. Um, we started off. We started the game because the Cowboys was already out, but they did beat the Commanders. I think, like I said, we said it last week. The Commanders are gonna go in and probably re. They're gonna probably come out and they still a team that still scares me. They probably have a lot to prove. So they're gonna be probably one team I'm really gonna be worried about.
Mhm.
Commanders are definitely gonna be a team I keep an eye on next year. So both teams was both out. You said that Prescott is gonna play. They really probably playing just to keep people either out of the playoffs or not play at home. So I guess that's why Prescott gonna be playing. But I think once they get up to a certain amount of points, they'll sit Prescott on CJ. I don't
Yeah.
see them playing Prescott the whole full game. You think so?
I doubt it. I think he played the first half, and I think that's it. I don't think we see. I don't think we see. I don't think we see.
Yeah.
I don't think we see. CD Lamb either. Maybe the first half. Prescott's not going to play the whole game. Are you looking at next week's game or this week?
No. This week right here. We got this week pulled up. You see it?
Yeah,
You see it on
that
your
was
end?
yeah, that's the Christmas Day games. Oh my God,
Oh
I
shoot.
li-
Okay. Am I
I,
wrong
li- I,
game?
li- I literally
Oh shoot.
missed. I literally missed the fucking anytime touchdown Russian or both teams to kick 2 field goals by the fucking Lions who cannot fucking score. Like it's just unbelievable.
Okay, let's go to schedule. I went to score now. I don't know why I pulled up the Christmas game.
That was the start of this week.
That's weird.
That was the start of this week though. That was the start
Oh,
of week
okay.
17.
Okay. I thought I was on the okay. I thought because you said something about Christmas. I was like, huh? I was like, hold up, I get on Christmas schedule. I was like, I thought I pressed 17, but yeah, man, shit, man, that first time NTD, man. I don't think I don't. They ain't doing. They probably ain't gonna do no jackpot this weekend. So I mean, this Thursday. So you might as well just blow that the water. It is what it is. Yeah. For
Yeah.
that. So better luck next year for you guys. FanDuel, that might be the only time y'all will get me come over there and bet. I might try to get y'all NTD and try to bust y'all head on that next year, but we'll see. It depends on how I feel about DraftKings. But the next game, man, the Lions and Vikings, man, I don't know what's going on. 23-10, CJ. Your boy Golf, man. And Lions windows is now closed by them not winning. They've missed too many playoffs. Had the talent, but not went all the way. Do you think that the Lions are never gonna either go to playoffs or get to the Super Bowl, CJ? Especially like now you got all these young teams and young bulls coming out, showing out. You think now that the Lions gonna have to probably go and start at least rebuilding, having at least a backup just in case, they gotta move off of Golf?
Yeah, I think they're in trouble. I think that they always start off the season really strong, but Jared Goff's another one that you just can't count on. I mean, he went to the Super Bowl with the Rams and lost to Tom Brady. Yeah, I hear you. I don't. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me, CJ?
Yeah. Yeah, you're good. I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Let's go to a breakdown of this Lions and Vikings game. Okay, there you go. Bad. Okay, you back now. I can hear you.
Okay. Okay.
I was like, damn, I hope I ain't talking to CJ. I was like, I cannot hear him. Okay, go ahead. I think that, yeah, I can hear you, boss man. Go ahead. I didn't mean cut you out because I was like, is he talking?
I think that they're in trouble. Jared Goff starts off the season very good, but he can't finish. So yeah. Yeah, they're in trouble.
Yeah, I feel the same way too, CJ. I feel like and I did hear this on ESPN too. They did say that maybe the Lions window has maybe closed, especially now. Like now you got all these teams that are doing so well, and it could be true. They window might be closed, man. CJ. I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, they got the tools. It's just it seems like they can't get it all the way there, man. So I don't know. Maybe they're gonna probably move off of the head coach. I feel like he's a good head coach. I don't feel like they don't need to, but it's gonna be tough for them to even next year to win games. Because like we said, we named a couple of teams. New England. I think the Rams are gonna still be tough. You got the Patriots. You got you said the Bengals.
Mhm.
If Miami do that trade that you said, man, Miami might gonna be a tough team too. I think it's Tampa gets healthy and Baker, because now people are thinking, well, Baker gonna turn back into the old Baker, because at first he did start out good, but Baker gonna have to nation prove that he can get Tampa all the way there. So I think Baker's gonna be on the chopping block if he don't prove that his worth nation. He don't got him close, but he ain't got him. At least I say he need at least almost get to a conference. If he can get the Tampa Bay into a conference, that's better. But if he can get to a Super Bowl, that's even better. But he needs to at least get him at least close there, CJ.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, he gonna have to. But Vikings beat them 23-10, CJ. Wow, that's crazy. He only had 51 passing yards. Did that quarterback get hurt? Because I didn't even watch this game.
No,
But, the quarterback.
That was the backup. They just ran the football, and Detroit Detroit. This is the game where I told you that I had that big fucking parlay. I needed one more field goal from the Lions, and the motherfuckers just kept turning the football over. It's insane. Motherfucking hooks, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he had 51 passing yards, and they won 23-10. Like that's unheard of in football, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That your defense need to be ashamed of themselves. Defense, offense. How you win a game with that many yards, passing yards? There's no freaking way. How? What timeline are we living in? But the Lions won and move on to week 18. But man, that's wild. That was like 51 passing yards. I'm like, CJ, am I reading this right? You got 65.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but he likes to troll my fucking shit. And still fucking talk shit. So I know you're probably gonna be like EVP, like, chill, but I mean, you're gonna support me whatever I say anyway. And if he's got something to say, then I mean, I guess he can come in here. But I'm surprised Mr. Edward AK didn't fucking deactivate his account after this game. I mean, they're eliminated from the playoffs. Again, they fucking 10-13 win season last year, and they can't get the job done. They suck. It's time to pull the plug on Jared Goff. The Lions are done. They scored 10 fucking points against Minnesota.
They won on close, man. I can say 10.
I had to do it because
10. You got only a quarterback with 51 yards beat you. 51. How is that even possible?
Because they suck.
It's unheard of. It's unheard of. I never heard of nothing like it before. It's crazy. Let me go look at let's look at they total yards. Well, at least they had 161 total yards. So at least they had that. So
all right.
I mean,
so we're kind of
you had that. You live another day, but
but it's with colors.
Denver's out of it for sure, and they ain't gonna be in it. So, man, like everybody say, yeah, Denver, your windows closed, man.
Thank you, because the next
y'all had the potential, but this is where you're at now, man. So,
yeah, it got a lot to do with the pulling out.
I don't see that
kind of seems crazy.
Going far and anything, man. So,
yeah, I think
team that I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Let's move on to the next game, which this is CJ. Yeah, I can hear you now. You got any last thoughts before we move to the Broncos and Chiefs game real quick?
No. Detroit's done.
Okay. This is a game that you said you pretty much called. You said Travis Kelce is probably done, which he did seem like he done. Chief Nation, man, I'm sorry. I know y'all dynasty is over. Probably gonna be over probably a good. I hope in a year, but maybe we could be two. Got to see what's gonna go on. How Chiefs is gonna start drafting. They're gonna have to probably start building back around Patrick Mahomes. Get your defense, get your line, get you a wide receiver, man. Get y'all a good wide receiver, comfortable tight end, Chiefs, and get back in there. You got to rebuild. It's time to rebuild, man. Especially now. Now that New England is back, you're gonna have to still don't count out the Chargers, don't count out the Rams, and don't count out don't count on the Broncos, man. Broncos are still young too. Bo Nix is not going nowhere no time soon.
No.
So yeah, Chief. You're definitely gonna have to just go back and just start back building. I would not be surprised if Broncos go back to back, but I would not count out the Chargers. Chargers did well. I think the Chargers will go back and do something real special. 20-13, not bad from the Broncos. Hey, they won the division off of that game. CJ.
Yep. I will say this. Growing up the last 15 to 20 years, being a huge football fan, being a big fan of Tom Brady, I saw all the rivalry games with Brady and Mahomes towards the end of Tom Brady's career. I will say that I have a shit ton of respect for Travis Kelce. He is the epitome of what sports should be. He has not mentioned retirement one time. Every time he does an interview after the game, he brushes it off and says, all I'm thinking about is finishing the season with my guys. He is a consummate professional. He is a first ballot Hall of Famer, top 5 tight end of all time.
Oh, yeah.
And much love and respect to Travis Kelce if next week's the last game, which I think it is.
If he don't go in the Hall of Fame, that's a crime.
Oh, he is. He's going. He'll be going the same time Tom Brady probably. The next time that they have a Hall of Fame, it's going to probably it's probably going to be Kelce and Brady both in there. He deserves it, man. He's a consummate professional. I love the way that he plays the game. He's obviously he's engaged, supposed to be married to one of the richest people in the world, Taylor Swift, but he's still so humble, man. He threw his gloves to the fans. He was crying to the national anthem. So you can tell that it definitely means a lot to him. But hats off to Travis Kelce, hell of a career. Hopefully you get to score a touchdown this week. It's the last week of your career. But I hope hopefully I wish him well in his future endeavors, and he is going to go down as one of the best tight ends. I'm going to put him right there with Rob Gronkowski, greatest tight ends of all time. Are you not? Can you not hear me? I don't know why it does this on this. We don't have any comments. So weird. Can you hear me, Miami?
Yeah, but the next game was Texas and Chargers, man. Chargers, like I said, I would not count them out next year, man. Chargers will be a team that I will definitely keep an eye on. Like I said, I will probably make a early bet that they could probably make the playoffs and probably win their division. With them, definitely. I have to wait and see. But
well,
Texas,
they're in the playoffs this year. But both of those teams.
I don't think they're gonna win.
No, they're not.
But they so banged up, CJ. I don't think they're gonna win.
No,
that's why I'm calling it. They too banged up. They got injured at the end. I mean, yeah, Harbaugh. He's a good coach. He got him all the way here. So, and look, this first year, second year, his first year, right?
Yeah, second year.
So, by being his second year, but still, that's still good. 2 years ain't bad. So he got him all the way here, man. So hey, if he got him all the way here, I would not be surprised they win the division and go all the way. I got them going real far next year, so that'll be definitely a team that you want to keep an eye on next year, man. Man, this was the game that you told me put some money on the Texas defense and TD. So thank you for that, CJ, because I sure did it, and I hit it. So hey, shouts out to CJ for that one. I did listen to you on that one, so that was another one you told me to do before the ahead of time, and it hit. But yeah, this game, man, I think CJ. Let's go up, man. I went down too far.
Man, fucking Derrick Henry, 4 TDs, bro.
Dude.
The Ravens and the Packers, bro.
4 TDs. Derrick Henry, boy. Hold on, let me find the game.
It was Saturday.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. I think I went up to far down.
Yeah,
you went down to far down.
Okay,
there you go. Man, CJ. Here we go. Let's just go. I'm gonna click on it and we're gonna brush over real quick because I know we kind of get into we gotta put 2 TD for him. I was like, man, but I went and I did a live bet. I said, man, you said, Miami, he gonna hit 3. Let me make some big money from him. Man. This guy made money off of Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry was going crazy, CJ. Crazy.
Yep. And he's gonna go crazy this week too.
He probably ain't gonna do it again. He ain't gonna get game, but man,
he's not gonna get 4 this week,
man.
But he's gonna run the ball a lot.
If they do go into the game and feed the ball to Henry, and he ain't gonna get no 4 TD. He might get 1 or 2. But man, Henry had him a game. Look at that. 216 yards, CJ. Rushing. 4 TDs. 4 TDs, CJ.
Unbelievable.
That man was going stupid.
Crazy.
Stupid. Man, hey, shouts out to the Discord out there, and Juggle's going crazy. Like, bruh, we was hitting left or right off of this one game. Just off of Derrick Henry. Somebody had Derrick Henry before the game started. They had him rushing 200 yards. I was like, nah, he ain't gonna get no 200 yards, and they hit. I was like, man.
Well, you remember what I told you before the game. He was playing for incentive.
Yeah,
like he hit it too.
Yeah, so hey, that was saying, hey, don't put too much on him on the Steelers game. But he did hit it. He was the MVP of this game, CJ. You see the score 41-24. Green Bay too banged up. This will be another team too. y'all, I will keep an eye on next year. Do not sleep on Green Bay next year. As you can see, they had 414 total yards. The Ravens, no turnovers. Great job from the Ravens, man. Derrick Henry had a hell of a game. CJ, probably one of the best games that we seen outside of the 49ers game, because Derrick Henry, they couldn't stop that man for nothing, man. Only time I seen that was when
he's like a freight train, bro.
Taylor
like
was fake.
He's almost impossible to tackle. Like,
but yeah,
in the
man,
cold weather.
Hell of a game, man. Hell of a game from Henry. I would not be surprised he have another hell of a game.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah, I agree.
This game here wasn't a playoff game. You had Bengals and Cardinals. Bengals really demolished the Cardinals. This would be another team. I would not take the Cardinals next year. I think they're in a tough division too. They won't be a team. I wouldn't say they're a sleeper team, because they need so much. For them to have Marvin Harris Jr., man, I ain't gonna lie. If I was Cleveland, I would try to do some kind of trade to see how can we get Marvin Harris Jr. I would love to see him and Sanders together.
Yeah,
I would love to see him together, but I know Arizona ain't gonna probably come out for Harris just for bag of chips. But man, I would love to see Sanders and Harris. Just they both dads was both in the NFL. They know the pressure. They know what they got to do. I think they'll gel together. They'll understand each other. And by them just having that understanding of each other, a quarterback and wide receiver, oh man, together. I think that will be a crazy duo if you can make that happen. It was just something I was like, man, if these two can get on the same team, man. If Cleveland don't do right, if I was Arizona, I'd be like, hey man, we gotta make pop a quarterback change and let's get Sanders. I bet you put Sanders in Arizona. We got that Marvin Harris. I bet Cleveland will regret it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I can guarantee it, CJ.
Mm-hmm.
Any amount of money, but this wasn't a playoff game. Oh, go ahead. Let me cut you off.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, I don't have anything on that.
But yeah, Bengals 37-14. Not a bad game. This was the game you did predict, CJ. I'm just shocked it went the way it went. Cleveland taking on the Steelers. This game to win the division, CJ, and they dropped the ball. A lot of air balls in this game. I think this was the game you was like, man, Miami. I told you, like, I got Cleveland for the money line. I was like, well, why not? I did it. CJ got it for the money line, so let's see. Ain't got that lose. I ain't put too much on it, but hey, we hit. Not a bad game from Cleveland, man. Cleveland was gonna have a lot to. I hope they go into the draft and build. We'll have to see what they do, but Cleveland has the potential. They just need a lot of pieces to build. The Steelers move on to next week into one of the games that they have to beat the Ravens to win the division and go on to the playoffs. You say you got Ravens. I would not be surprised the Ravens win too, especially Lamar Jackson. But it's because Steelers ain't got their DK Metcalf. The way they play, I don't see wide receivers, somebody got to step up, and I don't know who they're gonna be. CJ.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I'm going with the Ravens. I think they get in. With no Metcalf, I think they're in big trouble.
Yeah, me too. Another game that really didn't have no playoff potentials here. We got Steelers. Steelers. Saints. 34. Titans are 26. Man, Titans. I don't know. This is gonna be another team, man. They got a good quarterback. We talking about a lot of teams. I think a lot of teams next year, and I think this is gonna be the story. This year we didn't get that explosive feeling this year, CJ. But I got some feeling that next year, these teams that we talking about, like the Titans, the Browns, you still gonna have Houston, you're gonna have New England, you're gonna have Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about Atlanta. I have to see. I would say Atlanta, but I'm so scared that Atlanta's kind of they got the potential. It's just something missing. I don't know what's missing in Atlanta, so I don't want to say Atlanta. But you're gonna still have Buffalo. You're gonna have people scoring. I think the scoring is gonna be a little bit more next year than it is this year. If some of these teams build the way they're gonna build, and I feel like the Titans need to be one of them teams. Washington definitely gonna be one. So don't promise parts to build around their future quarterback, because they probably ain't gonna move off of their quarterback at all. I don't see them doing that. So watch out for the Titans, but the Steelers that's gonna go in the draft and get some people too, CJ. So I think the Steelers and the Titans are going to be one of them teams that are going to be high power offense next year. So definitely, look into some when you do your best next year, some good best, get to know the team, they wide receivers of whoever they're going to throw to, especially after the week, and who you can bet on, CJ. You got any thoughts about that?
Not really. I mean, we talked about it earlier. The Saints went to Tyler Shoe too late. But yeah, I think it's gonna be I think they got their quarterback and they just have to build around him. But I think the NFC South is wide open for them next year.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. I would not be surprised the Saints they're gonna be a problem next year. Jaguars beat the Colts, which we already knew. That was gonna happen. Trevor Lawrence moves on. Jaguars definitely gonna be a team. They won the AFC in this game, CJ. Trevor Lawrence and them, I don't got them going too far, CJ. I mean, yes, they got it, but I think if they go against a good team that has good defense, I don't got them going too far. The Colts will be definitely a team next year I will look out for, especially if they bring back Jones and he come back healthy. He was having a hell of a year before he went down. That's what people got to understand. So if he comes back and plays like that, and they don't need a lot, but they just need a few pieces here and there. They need a few. And that'll be another team, too, that I would keep an eye on, people. So keep an eye on that. The Colts next year. Jaguars, another team, too. A lot of people don't know. Some of the players are hurt. So that's another team, too. You want to keep an eye on. So keep an eye still on the Jaguars. Yes, they won't go too many people who are, I feel like, more probably better than them, but they could probably still get the slight edge next year. if I was people who are willing to do betting.
Yeah, I agree.
About that, CJ?
I agree with you 100% on everything. I agree.
Yeah. The game that you was talking about earlier, Baker Mayfield, man, he's just not playing the same as he was. But they still in it, man. Hopefully they can catch fire and like I say, CJ, I don't trust it, but Miami beats them with their backup quarterback, 20-17. Baker just didn't play a good game, man. I was suspecting so much more from Baker this year, especially the way he started off. He was in the MVP conversation, but we'll have to see. They're gonna have to ride it to the end. Can they pull it together? They got the tools to do it. They got the offense. Baker's just gonna have to put it together, CJ.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I got Tampa.
Okay.
I got Tampa. I think they win at home.
You say you got Tampa.
I got Tampa winning at home.
I would not be surprised, CJ. The odds are real high for them because I think a lot of people will not bet on them. So it'll be crazy. I think they will be underdogs. I would not be surprised. We got the Patriots, who I told you, CJ. I mean, they ain't facing nobody but the Jets, but they probably will be one of the hardest teams to beat. Patriots get the highest career 5 TD passes from Drake Merritt, highest from the Patriots, and we all know who played for the Patriots. So I didn't even know that. That was crazy, but man, Drake Maverick, hey, that boy gonna be dangerous. Mm-hmm. That boy gonna be dangerous. Long as he can stay healthy, you best believe the Patriots gonna be in it every year now. Again, so everybody about to get back used to it. That's why a lot of teams about to wake up and go back, especially Kansas City, because Kansas City don't get it together. You'll, like CJ said, he said it. They'll probably never see him again. I'm not hoping that, because like I say, I told CJ, NFL, he said it too. They love stories. I say, hey, give them 1 year, CJ. Then 2027, they would go all the way to the division, or they'll get close to the playoffs and lose, and then the 28, they'll go to the division, maybe lose it. It'll probably be a story where they almost make it. Then they'll finally make it maybe 2029.
Well, one thing is
this NFL is scripted. We'll have to see how it goes. Because pretty much tell you, now till Swift gone, I don't know. They probably, knowing the NFL, they probably going to have the Chiefs go no more.
Nope, they won't. And another thing is the Chiefs are moving to a different stadium in 2028. They're moving to a different stadium.
I heard.
Normally when teams do that, then normally they either win the Super Bowl or they make a big run.
Yeah. We'll see when they move. Seattle, Seattle beat Carolina, man. Carolina had to win this game. CJ, another game that CJ called, said that, hey, face each other. Seattle beats the Patriots. 6 straight wins for Seattle. Shouts out to them, man. Seattle was a little shaky. Here and there, Sam Darnold, he has his ups and downs. For me, they still need to beat the 49ers to have the number 1 seed. Seattle has to beat the 49ers to have the number 1 seed, CJ.
Storyline.
That will be on the line next year, the number 1 seed, CJ. 49ers in Seattle. You say you had Seattle. I have to see if Caffrey's out, then I got Seattle too. Because I don't see how Purdy will do it. I mean, yeah, he played a
Mm-mm.
good game, but that's a lot. That's McCaffrey. You ain't got Kittle. Jeez, you ain't got nobody. So if you pull that off, hell, something he might get the last MVP. Somebody need to vote for him. Be like, hold on, can we put him in the MVP conversation right now? Like that.
Seattle.
He missed too many days, but still, man, that got to be
Seattle.
Have to be something. Y'all got to get that man combat player or something.
Seattle got a good defense, so regardless, Kittle's banged up. It looks like McCaffrey's banged up. They're probably both gonna play, knowing that the number 1 seed is on the line, and they would get a week off because whoever wins gets a week off with the bye. But I think Seattle's defense is just going to be too much. I think it's going to be a low. I don't think it's going to be a super high scoring game. But I'm going to take Seattle probably by 3.
Yeah, we'll have to see. The Raiders lost against the New York Giants. They secured the number 1 draft pick, CJ. I told you we talked about this a little bit before the show. We said I feel like they're going to probably go in and draft a quarterback. I think that's what they'll be. They'll use their number 1 pick for. And we'll see. They have to rebuild off of that, CJ. The Raiders, man, they definitely gonna have to rebuild. The division is just too hard, especially now. Chargers are too hard to beat. Broncos are too hard to beat. And trust me, if they go into the draft and do what they need to do, they definitely gonna have to have some stuff to worry about. I'm not saying kind of cheese because it's
that division's super strong, so the Raiders are in trouble.
Yeah. All they can do is go into the draft and rebuild, man. Very surprised my Eagles won this game. I thought Buffalo was gonna give us. I mean, it was a close game, but I really thought this was gonna be a tough game. Josh Allen, man, he has to pull it off this year. He got hurt next year. Like I say, Patrick Mahomes. Well, I heard that. I think is it his foot?
Yep. He can't run. He's not gonna be able to run.
His foot?
Yeah, he's not gonna be able to run like he normally can.
I think I heard on I think on ESPN radio they were saying that they needed the Buffalo needs just for they have it for the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I don't think Josh will probably play next week.
No, he's not.
So hey, I mean, if they sit him next week, man, Buffalo will have to battle to get a spot. So, like you said, it's gonna come down to that. My Eagles, with this win, they won the division. They still in it, but I don't see my Eagles getting too far. And I keep saying here, this will be the game of the week. This had me on the edge of my seat, but Bears and 49ers, man, what a game from both of these. The game of the week, the game of the year, the game of the millennium. I think they're gonna play this game. Well, our kids gonna watch it and be like, man, what was this? So, man, hey, man, if you got kids, tell them about this game. Show it to them and say, hey, tell my grandkids. If you got grandkids, tell your grandkids, hey, this was the game, and pass it on, because, man, that was a game for the century, man. I hope nation we get more games like this. Exciting, got you on the edges of the seats, and competitive. But we'll have to see how the NFL wants it to go. Nation, CJ. But Bears and 49ers, man, 42-38, man. Great job, Caleb Williams, man. He is a ride. Even if he doesn't go all the way, still to beat, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Also
was
on
a hell
CJ.
of that was a hell of a game. One of the best
Oh fuck yeah.
one of the, if not the best game of the season so far, especially for a Sunday night game, for sure, 100%.
Yeah. The game that you was upset about, we was just talking about Rams and Falcons. Man, I don't know why I put so much money on the Rams, and I had all kind of money, all kind of money on fucking Rams. I was like, man, the Rams they're going to Atlanta and take care of business. But the Rams did take care of business. Actually, it was in this game. Matthew Stafford, like you said last night, he lost his MVP. Falcons beat the Rams 24 to 27. CJ.
Yep, unbelievable. Can't believe it. Still can't believe it. And the Rams lost Blake Corum to an injury.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, crazy week 17. We got 3 big matchups coming up for week 18. Can you pull up the schedule for week 18?
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
we got
I'll pull it up now. I don't know if you can see it.
So Saturday we got.
Can you see it? I got it now.
Yeah. Saturday we got Carolina at Tampa, which is an important game, obviously. And then later on that night we have Seattle at San Francisco for the number 1 seed. And then Sunday, it's a bunch of games that really don't matter too much. Where's the Baltimore-Pittsburgh game? What day is that on?
That's a bunch of games that don't matter. I think, let's see. It's got to be a game in somewhere.
It's Sunday night.
Yeah.
Sunday night.
Yeah, Steelers in. I guess it's so. I tell y'all this. All the other games don't bet no anytime bets nothing because you ain't gonna hit. You better wait till the playoff bets. All these parlays y'all pull out, don't touch them. If it's all these other nonsense games, you ain't gonna hit. Don't do passing yards. Don't do rushing yards. Don't do nothing. CJ, give me believe it or not, I know you said Tampa. I got a feeling it's gonna be Carolina. I got Carolina, man. Give me Carolina. I got some feeling Carolina might win this. They're the underdogs.
They just played 2 weeks ago. Carolina. Yeah, I do. Carolina won 2 weeks ago in Carolina by a field goal. I think Tampa Bay wins 27-24. They're a 2.5 point favorite.
This will be probably a hard one. If I as much as I love the 49ers, but if the 49ers come in hurt, I gotta go with Seattle. But if 49ers have at least Christian McCaffrey, I will go 49ers. We don't know yet. You said Christian McCaffrey is questionable. So right now, as of today, if Christian McCaffrey, because he's questionable, I will go with Seattle, CJ.
Yeah, I'm going with Seattle. You can look at both of the lines. Tampa Bay is only a 2.5 point favorite on the far right column, according to DraftKings Sportsbook. Mm-hmm. And Seattle is favored by 1.5 points. Mm-hmm. So both games are going to be close. I think they're both field goal games. I'm going with Tampa, and I'm going with Seattle to win on the road.
Yeah. I got Carolina and I got Seattle. Last game, not least, like I say, the important game, because all them other games, y'all don't bet nothing. Maybe get you a few little points in there for New England. Maybe they'll do a little something. Maybe Diggs will go off for a little bit. It'll be a couple of centers. He might go off because they got some news going off on him. So I'm pretty sure he might go off. So probably put a little money on that. But all these other games, man, don't touch it. Don't take it. Man, don't fall for it. Wait till 8 o'clock. Save your money to 8. They do. If you want to, you do a couple of TDs, you might get one. Maybe do somebody who need a NTD incentive and give you a little money off of that. Don't go too crazy. I ain't gonna lie, CJ. Even if Lamar doesn't play, I said the Steelers are too hurt. They don't. And then they ain't got DK Metcalf. Give me the Ravens. I was gonna take the Ravens even if Lamar didn't play. CJ, especially if because they might still go and feed Henry. And what's Henry? I don't think Henry done. I think Henry had such a bad year. I think he's gonna turn up now. He just gonna start catching the green light at the end, which is dangerous.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So I got Ravens, CJ.
So we have me too. So we have no games.
Y'all don't.
We have no games on Thursday. All the games will be on Saturday and Sunday. We do not have a Monday night game this week.
Nope.
So
I'm this Thursday, CJ.
Yeah. So what I'm looking at though, Miami is there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 1 p.m. games. So FanDuel is gonna have all 5 games in the 1 p.m. score rushing touchdowns. Don't fucking touch that shit. And then there's 7 4 p.m. games. Damn sure don't touch that because the odds are gonna be like plus 100,000. That's not gonna hit. The Chiefs and the Raiders. I mean, I'm gonna bet it. I'll probably put $1 on
Raiders.
It. Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't. Say you don't.
Kelsey scoring.
On that, CJ.
Well, we're about 1 minute away from. We're about 1 minute away from.
You better off doing NTDs on certain people than doing that bet.
Yep.
Just take, like I say, if you want to do some bets, take a few anytime. Like I say, I told you what I was gonna do. I sent you a sentence list. I'm a red robin it and just see what it do. Hopefully I hit most of it. And I might do a couple NTDs on a few games, but I ain't betting big unless it is them that. Well, hopefully I hit this Panthers and 49ers game because thank God it's before Sunday. And then I ain't waiting until the night game to bet big, CJ. That night game we having. So like I say, you might get some wild stuff go on in the games because I know Vegas gonna see that the odds are crazy because nobody ain't betting. Everybody wait for and they watch. You gonna have people here, CJ, that you've been betting on their whole year here on NTDs. Watch, it's gonna be all kind of rushing. Watch, this gonna be the first time ever everybody get a rushing TD every fucking one o'clock game. My bad.
Probably so.
Probably so. 1 o'clock game.
Probably so. Keenan Allen, I've been betting on him.
It's 1 o'clock game or the 4 o'clock game. It'll be 1 or 2. Everybody, you gonna be like Miami. Look at this here. Everybody got a rushing TD. I'm like, yep, I called it.
Yep, I wouldn't doubt it. But yeah, we're getting ready. NXT started at 1 minute ago. Thank you to the 108 people that tuned in to our Me and Miami's Week NFL 17 recap. We're gonna go to the outro, and then we'll be back to tell you where you can find us on our socials and what we have coming up for the rest of the week and on until next week. And what the hell? What did I just do? No, actually, what? To simplify our structure? Did you get an email from StreamYard saying that it's being provided by Bending Spoons US Incorporated starting January 1st?
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. I don't know what that was about. I was like, who is that?
I don't know. I'm not worried about it. Anyway, I'm going to the outro. We'll be. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that is. All right, we'll be back shortly.
Oh, look, hopefully
Wrestling
be a little
has
kid.
one loyal fan.
There are a lot of podcasts out there, but only one with this kind of energy.
Welcome to EVP Show Recaps Prediction Sports. Let go, let show recaps prediction sports.
In one podcast.
Welcome to EVP Show Recaps Prediction Sports. Let go.
All right. Like I said, shout out to Miami for joining me again, and to the 108 viewers we have either on the EVP show, on my X, or on Miami's X. I will pass the mic over. NXT started about 3 minutes ago. So I'm going to pass the mic over to Miami and let him tell you where you can find him on his socials and what he has coming up, and then I will close this out. You there?
Yeah, y'all can catch me. Y'all will probably be seeing me again. New Year's, so happy New Year's. Like I told everybody, happy Christmas. So by the time y'all see me, it'll be New Year's on my show, which will be DW Radio. You can join me on there on X, which you can follow me on X. That's Miami the Great 305. Or you can catch it on Spotify or Twitch. That's DWE_watch_alone. You can catch us over there. This Saturday, we'll be doing Saturdays. I'll be doing DWE Radio with me, where I'll be doing some topics with wrestling, other stuff. It'll be feeling like a radio type of thing. You might get 2 DWE radios a week. Talk It Up will be coming back soon. What day, I don't know. But you have to stick by. So follow me on YouTube. That's Talk It Up Wrestling. We will be coming back with that. I will be joining CJ the end of this month for Royal Rumble. We will be having a watch party. We moved the watch parties to Twitch. Y'all cannot report us on there. So it'll be the same way we should do it on X. But guess what? Y'all can't report us on there, because y'all took down my last page. So guess what, haters? Y'all thought y'all got us one time, but we back. You can't shut us down. We going to still get the views, but it's going to be on Twitch. So, hey, thank y'all, because guess what? Now, when we get up to good numbers, Twitch is going to pay us. So we appreciate y'all. Y'all made it better for us.
I'm going to have to get Twitch because I don't have it. I don't have Twitch. I thought that's what you made the Discord channel for, but I'll definitely get Twitch so I can be in the watch parties.
Well,
and stuff.
I did, but I don't understand Discord, and it's hard to get people on Discord. It seems like people like Twitch more, so I was like, hey, we'll move it to Twitch.
Do we still have the server?
Yeah, we still got a server. I just don't mess with it. I like using other stuff later. I don't understand Discord. I don't like it. It's nothing.
I mean,
if we won't do it, I'll give to you and say, hey, they just make it to do that. But I wouldn't be on there because I like Twitch a little bit more, because it makes shorts and everything already. So I'm liking Twitch a little more.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get involved in Twitch for sure. But yeah, appreciate that, Miami. As far as I'm concerned, you can find me on X at EVPCJP, Instagram. You can see at the bottom of the screen, EVPCJP as well. Active now on TikTok. It's at Brady DA Goat 21, at Brady the Goat 21. Put this up here. Greg, shout out to Greg. He put the Instagram for DWE family on there. Make sure to follow that link. It will be in the comments. Most importantly, please hit the like and subscribe button to the EVP show. Whether you go back and watch this later on, make sure you hit that like and leave comments. I've seen comments that people have left in previous streams that I'll go back and answer. So please do that. That gets me in the algorithm and definitely gets more in eyes and ears on my content. But yeah, definitely shout out to DWE and Gimmick Table Media as well. But yeah, definitely hit the like and subscribe on the at the EVP show in all caps with the brand new banner that Miami made that's finally fixed. I'm super happy about that. So what I have coming up, I'll be back in a couple of hours. Yeah, I will be coming to Twitch soon, Greg. In a couple of hours, I'll be back for the last NXT recap of 2025 at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. And then I'm off Wednesday and Thursday. Happy New Year's to everyone. I'll say that tonight at the end of my NXT stream because I won't see you guys again until after the New Year. But I will be back Friday, January the 2nd for the first 3 hours SmackDown. But I will not be back at 10:30, guys. It will be at 11:30 p.m. Eastern. And then Sunday is the DWE 2026 premiere of the Sunday Scoops with the EVP at 6 p.m. Eastern. You do not want to miss it. I have a full hour of content. And the last 30 minutes, I will be doing I will be doing a Q&A where I will answer any questions from anybody because I do not have the time to answer everybody's questions in the DMs. I told y'all 14 days ago the Usos was winning the tag titles. Yeah, Miami can tell you he's super busy. I'm super busy. I don't have the time to answer everybody's DMs. We're
gonna be way busier next year because we got a lot of content.
That's why I said
I got my show now Saturday, 2 DWE radios talking up with them with that. CJ got a bunch of shows. Y'all gotta catch us at the right time. Come into the live stream and say, hey man, Miami, check your DM. I don't be online no more, man. I'm just too busy now. And we can be way busy. I'm working on website for us and everything. So I'm too busy.
So what I'm doing for everybody for the Sunday Scoop show is I'm going to put out the news that I have for the first 30 to 40 minutes. And the first show will be this coming Sunday at 6 p.m. And then if there's people in the comments, this is your chance. And I'm going to advertise it on X. Come into the stream. Put your comments in there, and the last 30 minutes of the show, I will answer everybody's question that I can. After that, if you have any questions for me, you're going to have to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm not going to put a paywall up or no bullshit up like that, but you're going to have to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And yeah, Greg is correct. SmackDown Recap will move to 11:30. I already let them know, Greg. Thank you for that. But you will have to come into Sunday Scoops every Sunday if you want to know what's going on up until WrestleMania season. I will not be answering any more Scoops questions in the DMs. It will strictly be on the show. The last two things, I will be doing the LFG Season 3 recap at some point during 2026. And I will be doing, I did a pre-recorded for Season 1 of Unreal, but for Season 2, after it airs January the 20th, I will do a 2-hour stream and I will recap the entire Season 2 of WWE Unreal. Once again, thank you to Miami. Happy New Year to him. I won't be on a stream with him again until after the New Year. I'm sure I'll see him on Sunday Scoop Sunday. I'm sure he'll be in the comments. Looking out for crazy people that might come in here trying to attack me and shit. Because I'm sure they would.
I got some insiders too, so you never know. I might make some appearances here.
Yeah. Of course.
Most of the time, we be hearing the same stuff. So
You
never know. So
of course.
Hey, come to DW Radio. You probably get like a few drops of what I heard and some stuff. It won't be like scoop stuff. Like I said, that's more like a radio where we be talking about. I'll be talking about wrestling. So hey, DW Radio's definitely gonna be on Saturday with Miami the Great. You never know who's gonna come by in the studio.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason I'm doing this show is this was planned last year, and it's a way for me to get my information out there on the YouTube airwaves and don't have to worry about answering 50 to 100 Twitter DMs a day. So if you guys want to know anything, I'm opening up the last 30 minutes to Q&A to answer any questions. If you don't get them in, then you're going to have to wait till next Sunday. I'm not going to be answering any more questions in the DMs. But I will cover season 2 of Unreal. I'm not going to do pre-record. It will be a live stream. But that is it for us tonight for week 17. We will be back next week for week 18 at the same time, same place. So thank you guys. Thank you to everyone that tuned in. And I will see you guys later tonight at 10:30 p.m. Eastern for the last NXT recap of 2025. And before we go, I just want you guys to hear this. And one last thing before we go, I want to do this. I forgot that I had this.
Phil. Oh, that ain't good.
What? All right, guys. I was.
Oh, mine said yo. Oh, never mind. It might play on your end. Something wrong with my computer.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, guys. Well, I will see you guys at 10:30 p.m. tonight. NXT's already started, so I'm behind on my notes already. Thank you so much, Miami, and everybody that tuned in. I will see you guys in a couple hours, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Join me again for the NXT recap as we get ready for New Year's Evil. So, see you guys later on tonight, and appreciate it again, Miami. And I will see you again definitely next Tuesday for sure.
No problem.
All right, boss man.
All right, big dog.
All right. Thanks, guys.